Hey everybody, this is Tommy G,
And this is Pete J.
and we are coming to you from the sunny southeast coast of Florida, Pete, Fort Lauderdale. Boy, we got some memories here, don't we?
Yeah, we do. A lot of good games played in this stadium.
Yes, El Viejo. This is where it all started for the two of us. We were calling games here a couple years back. Last year that we moved out to Santa Monica to call for the Overdogs. Now finally we got a home for the next 3 years, or for 3 seasons. That's the Arizona Beewolves. But to start, this is our old team. There's a lot of familiar looking faces in that group, Pete.
Yeah, their whole front row here: Ratherswell, Brickhouse, Woodman, and Jackman. We remember all those guys.
Yeah, the dudes, they did so much damage 2 years back. Right now, though, they're dropping back out to the standings. They're not doing all that hot. In fact, they're at the bottom of the Journey division. They have a 13-18 record. It's even worse than ours.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, they're at 13, right? 13-18.
Yeah.
And we're at 14-17. So yeah, we're one game better than they are.
Yeesh. Well, I mean, we are first place, but 14-17. I don't know. Well, before we go too much into this game, let's talk a little bit about how we got here, Pete. And we got here with I'll tell you a little bit about how we got here.
I wish you would.
Deshaun Levon started a modest K run in the top of the first with this inside slider, putting away sock to song. Then in the bottom of the first, Bertha Banks steps to the plate with runners at first and second and drills this one into center field, bringing home the lead runner, and it's quickly 1-0 Beewolves. This is immediately followed by a blast from Freddie Knox, his first home run of the year. It's a 3-run blast, and this puts the Beewolves out in front by 4. That was fun to see, his first one.
It was a good, it was unexpected and a very welcome shot.
Levon jumped back aboard the K train when he blanks Kasha Emin in the top of the second, but he almost gives one away to Anton Goodwood with his high inside fastball that would have been a home run if it weren't for Billy LeBoink in right field, who robs Goodwood of the score. But
that's two in recent games, isn't it? That LeBoink out there in right field is taken from somebody.
It is, and he has. But the very next batter is our old friend Rafael Gonzalo, or Gonzolo as our player guy.
A replacement called him.
Yeah, who drives it far enough that a good jump won't be that factor. And that home run puts the Overdogs on the board finally in the top of the third. It's good to see Gonzalo doing well, but in better terms. Anyway, our old friend Rhonda Horn then gets one of her own at the top of the fourth as she goes yard against Levon. And the Beewolves lead is cut in half. It was a bomb that went 15 or more rows backbeat. She hasn't lost a step since last season, has she?
No, she's a solid ball player. We knew that when we saw her when we were calling for the Overdogs. She's the player everybody wants on their team because she is consistent and she is a threat at the plate.
She is Tiger. Then after the wedge, Wagner reaches second when Magic Moore drops one in center field. Kasha Emin drives this one into center field, bringing in another run, and the Beewolves retain a 4-3 lead. But the Beewolves get right back to it in the bottom of the fourth when Hanley Dexteris brings Eliza Peck home from third with this grounder to Wagner at shortstop, and it's a 5-3 Beewolves lead. Levon then drops reliever Diggler in the top of the fifth for K number 3, and Victorino in the bottom of the sixth for K number 4. But Rhonda Horn spoils the party with a runner on third as she places this one nicely along the line in left field, and the Overdogs creep to within a run again. Scary stuff.
Yes, it was. But I was very impressed by the fact that and I don't want to give anything away here, but maybe I'll wait. Go ahead and finish up the rest of it.
But the Beewolves hit the gas pedal again with this sacrifice bunt by Eliza Peck, which brings Freddie Knox in from third, and it's 6-4 Beewolves. Then the very next batter, Dusty Winder, drives this one out into center field, and this brings in yet another runner, and the Beewolves take a commanding 7-4 lead. The Beewolves then keep it going when Buster Biggs drives one out, bringing in another runner, and the Beewolves double the score 8-4, so they really kept that offensive engine going, Pete.
Yeah, and I was just going to say the thing that really impressed me about the Beewolves is they never relinquished the lead. They got the lead early. They kept it. The Overdogs were able to kind of threaten a little bit, but they never gave up the lead. I like that. I like seeing that for the first time.
Truth. Dusty Winter gets his first K in the top of the 7th against pitch-hitting Dick Berger. And then he gets Victorino in the top of the 8th to make it 2. But Wedge Wagner drives a wedge, bringing in a runner from second. And the Overdogs attempt to claw their way back. They get another one in the top of the 9th when Robin Yu goes deep with this one off of Smack Avery curveball, and it's 8-6 Beewolves. It's good to see Robin Yu again, but under better circumstances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he was always a good off of the bench. He always came in with a clutch hit when you needed him off of the bench.
He did. Well, Avery regains his composure, dropping Guy Gold before Yvette Victorino steps up and drives this straight to Freddie Knox at second base, who throws her out at first. And that's it. The Beewolves take 2 straight against the Overdogs and put their 5th straight W on the board.
Hey, Tommy, do you think the Overdogs got rid of us because we kept mispronouncing all their player names?
Yeah, that's right.
We called Guy Gold through the whole season, and Gonzalo was Gonzalo all season.
I think it's the Canadian commentator. It's Gonzalo. It's no Hispanic person would call himself Gonzalo. Gonzalo, eh?
Oh, for crying out loud!
My name's Gonzalo.
He's going to hit that ball with a stick there. Oh, for crying out loud!
Raphael.
Keep the stick on the ice.
Anyway, that brings us to where we are at 14-7 in the current season, and we are looking at this game today is the regular season game number 32 of 44. Only a dozen left to go after this. It's been a long season. The Beewolves are 14-7 contact specialists. You can see it right there on the chart. A good rotation. They're going up against those Freebooters who are 13-18, a little bit worse than us, extreme bullpen beasts. So they got good contact. Other than that, they've got really good pitching. I know we saw that pitching when we were out there. Our pitcher that we're going to put up against them is Fran Giapani. Finally 100%. The right-hander throws the ball hard, has good enough movement on it, and is fairly accurate. She has a 2-2 record on the season with a 4.71 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP.
Yes, and I'd love to see a starting pitcher for the Beewolves finally move into the plus territory, with more wins than losses this season. Notable players, Buster Biggs in left field is on fire. The guy is having a career season here, and he's really come on since about the midpoint of the season, but he's been playing lights out. He's hitting with more power. He's got excellent ability. He's seeing the ball really well at the plate, and he's got great speed on the base pass. He's hitting .405 on the season with 5 home runs. Alora Franco, the first baseman, she's tense, but she's got a lot of power. She's got a good amount. She can connect very well at the plate, and she runs the bases very quickly. But she's a little off her pace a little bit, so she's hitting .375 with 2 home runs. And then Bertha Banks, who's kind of had a bit of a not as big of a push as Buster Biggs, but she's coming on as well. Her defense has gotten better, and she's seeing the ball better at the plate as well. She's locked in, and she's got better than average power, about average ability to connect, and about average speed. She's hitting .262 with 2 home runs this season. So
looking good. Looking at all 3 of them. Looking real good.
They're
going to be going up against the Southpaw, a guy we know well from our time there, Kent Retherswell. He's rather swell, isn't he? He doesn't throw the ball too hard, but he's got good enough movement, and he can put it wherever he wants. He's pretty accurate. He's only 0-1 on the season with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.40 WHIP, so he is beatable, Pete.
Yes, Kent Retherswell is very beatable.
Hey, come on. That's not
The notable players for the Freebooters, Stockton Brickhouse, the center fielder. He's got good power and excellent ability to connect to first at home plate, and he's got about average speed, hitting .258 on the season with 5 home runs. Sturdy Woodman I almost forgot his name.
Yeah.
Sturdy Woodman is locked in, and he's got good power, great ability to connect at home plate, and he does not have a lot of speed, less than average speed. He's hitting 306 with 9 home runs, and he's having a little bit better season than he's had over his career. And then Jackman. What was his first name?
Jackman.
Guns Jackman. That's right. Guns Jackman. How do you forget that? He's tense, but he's playing shortstop for the Freebooters. He's got excellent power. He sees the ball very well at home plate, and he has a good ability to connect, and he's got about average speed on the base paths. He's a little bit off his mark this season, and hence the tense rating. But he's hitting 322 with 8 home runs. So that's crazy. That's what, 22 home runs right there?
Yeah. Well, I was watching the ticker go by there. He's crossed the plate. There's only one person who's crossed the plate more than he has this season, and that's Slash Trips of the Sawteeth. But Guns Jackman has crossed home plate 27 times. So that 322 average shows you he gets on base quite a bit.
Yes, he does. He does, and he does.
That's all there is to say. We're getting the lineup from the assistant coach. It looks like this. Starting us off, the guy who's been tense all year. Unfortunately, Handley Dexter is a shortstop. He's just barely tense. He just needs one more good game, and he's out of there, Pete. So he's
had a couple in a row. He's had some pretty good games here.
Yeah, so he'll be starting off there at shortstop. Hold on a second here. This is different. Hanley Dexteras, he's a utility player. He's going to be playing center field today. Taking a seat is Magic Moore.
What?
Yeah, Magic Moore is tense. So since Hanley Dexteras is a utility player, it could play anywhere on the diamond. He's going out to center field and batting first.
Okay.
He's going to be followed second by Buster Biggs playing in left field. Buster Biggs is on fire. So we expect big things from Buster. Bertha Banks will be playing third base, as she is wont to do, and she'll be batting third. Batting fourth, as always, Alora Franco, who's tense recently, had the second best, or she was up at the top 5 batting averages in the league, but she slipped the last couple of games. So we'll hope she gets a little turnaround here today against the Booters. Fifth is going to be Ruby Green. Ruby Green is going to be designated hitter. So Japani won't be hitting today because we're playing another conference game in their building. So Japani will not hit, and Ruby Green will be hitting for her. He normally plays first base. She's got good power on contact. Second base is going to be Frederick Knox. Freddie Knox is going to be playing second base. Batting seventh, Billy LeBoink in right field. Number 8, shortstop, Gina Torrance. So this is the first time you're going to see Gina Torrance and Freddie Knox out on the diamond together. It's her secondary position, and she's looking pretty good out there. And catching behind the plate, Eliza Peck. She'll be getting the signals to Fran Japani. And again, as we say on the mound, Fran Japani, who throws what she throws and throws it well. And we're getting ready to start here at the old building, Pete. Nice afternoon game.
Got a little bit of a facelift, got some work done to her, but she's overall pretty similar to what we remember.
Yes, sir. It's nice. I got my Cabana shirt on.
Well, there you go. You looked the part, partner.
I'm going to light a cigar here in a minute.
For the Freebooters, Patience Evergreen in left field, Woodman at first base, Brickhouse in center field, Jackman at short, Stiffs in right field, Brown at third base, Raines catching, backstop, designated hitter, and Walker runs, playing whatever he plays. Coming up in the top of the first, Henley Dexteras, Buster Biggs, and Bertha Banks going to settle in against Kent Ratherswell and the Freebooters. Henley Dexteras is tense and fit.
First time calling a game here at El Viejo. We're not on the Freebooters.
That's right. First pitch is inside, ball 1. There's a shot, and Hanley Dexteras has driven this deep, and it's off the wall. Stockton Brickhouse gets it in, and Hanley Dexteras leads off with a triple.
A stand-up triple.
Nothing to be tense about there. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. And here comes Buster Biggs hitting 405 on the season. He's got a runner at third base and no outs. Already the pressure's up. The first pitch to him from Ratherswell. There is a strike on 1. Second one misses 1-1. Top of the first, still no score here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, home of the Freebooters. That one's in there, hit hard, and that's going to get into center field. It's going to get a nice clean single there. They're going to hold him up at first. So far, real good for the Beewolves, Pete.
That's right. So runner at first. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, steps in. She's hitting 262, 2 home runs and 9 RBIs.
I got some
First
lag.
pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a pound. She pounded that ball. That's gone. That's out of here. Bertha Banks has left the building. Holy cats. That one traveled 375 feet, and Bertha Banks' third home run and 11th RBI of the season, and right away the Beewolves are jumping on Ratherswell.
They are. Ratherswell is now he's getting tense. He hasn't even thrown 10 pitches. His first one, it gets hit to Jackman, and she's out at first with the first out. And Freebooters fans hoping to cheer for something here.
Ruby Green, the first baseman, she steps in, hitting 295 on the season, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. First one's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside. Ball 1. 1-1. There's a shot to center field, and Brickhouse is under it for the second out.
The second baseman, Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox comes up 312 on the season with 1 home run in that last game we saw it. 6 RBIs. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. On 1 the count with 2 outs in the top of the first. It's 3-0 Beewolves. That one's hit up the middle again. And Brickhouse is going to scoop it up and hold him up at first base. Another good single by Freddie Knox.
Stepping in, the right fielder, Billy LeBoink. He's hitting 333, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. That one's into left field for a clean single. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Knox was off with the pitch. It was a hit and run. 2 outs. Gina Torrance steps up.
She does. She's got 264 in the season with one home run. First pitch of strike. She got that home run out in Philadelphia a couple games back. Hits that one hard, but that's going to be picked up by Walker Runs. He's going to throw it at first and finally get out of that side for the Freebooters.
But they give it, the Beewolves pick up 3 runs on 5 hits coming up in the bottom of the first. Patience Evergreen, Sturdy Woodman, and Stockton Brickhouse. And they're going to set up shop and take a look at Fran Japani. Nice start to the game for the Beewolves, Tommy. Patience Evergreen, the left fielder. Nope.
Patience Evergreen, she did real damage when we were down here, Pete. Have patience. First pitch inside corner, strike 1. Patience being patient, standing in that left-hand batter's box. But she's a real good contact hitter with fair enough power. She's hitting 333 on the season with 1 long ball, 16 RBIs. Third pitch from Japani, it's hard down the left side. First base line, Souvenir, 1-2. Strike 3 on the upper outside corner. Evergreen didn't like that pitch.
Now back, the first baseman,
Sturdy Woodman comes up 306. On the average, 9 home runs. He's locked in. Normally a really good contact there. Also good power. The left-handed batter. He just looks like he can will that ball over the wall. Fran Japani throws her 6th pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the bottom of the first, 3-0. Beewolves lead early. Gets her first pitch in there, Japani to Woodman. 2-1. Another one, 2 back-to-back. That one high and inside. Now we're locked up at 2 apiece. That one's hit on the ground to Gina Torrance. The shortstop picks it up, throws him out to second base. 2 down. Here comes Stockton Brickhouse, hoping to make it closer game here. Stockton Brickhouse is hitting 258 on the season with 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. Check swing on that high pitch. Strike 1 on 1 the count. Stockton. Check swing outside corner, strike 2. He doesn't like the pitch yet. Japani throws her 12th pitch. That's hit hard back here. It's a little below us. Still 0-2. Inside corner misses just a little bit. Japani looking good on the mound so far this afternoon here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Wind up delivery. Ooh, that one low and away. Gets away from her. Knotted up at 2-2-2. Bottom of the first inning. Ooh, that one misses inside. We got a full count to Stockton Brickhouse, who could do damage. Hits that one hard. That's down the line, but foul. Just foul on the right-hand side. Still not up 3-2. Japani's going to pitch 17. Check swing, and
Ball
it's a
4.
ball. That one's just a little high, I guess. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dennis Jackman, 322 with 8 home runs. He's known as an RBI man. He's a little tense. He's got power, and he's got a runner at first base. Watches that first pitch slider outside. Strike 1-0 on the count. That one's inside, strike 2. 0-2. She's ahead of the count. She just needs one more from Guns Jackman. Check swing, strike 3. Straight strikes. Be nice by Japani.
Coming up, top of the second, Eliza Peck's first at bat, and then we're back to the top of the order, Tommy. Hanley Dexter's 1 for triple. Buster Biggs 1 for 1. Ratherswell's thrown 17 pitches, giving up 5 hits and 3 runs.
Now batting, the catcher,
Eliza Peck catching
number
for the
54.
Beewolves. She's hitting 148 with 2 RBIs on the season. Come on, Eliza, this is a good game for you here. There's a smash up the middle into center field. That's going to be a clean single. Eliza Peck standing at first base with nobody out.
Well, it's
To
easy.
start the second base.
It's easy to read these pitches from Ratherswell. He's kind of lofting them in there. Hanley Dexter's up 1 for 1 with that stand-up triple in the top of the first. Here in the top of the second, Beewolves holding a 3-0 lead. Hits that one hard into the gap between first and second base. Well, Eliza Peck's going to have to hold up. She stays at second base. Great hit by Dexter. He's on first. Runners at first and second. No outs.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder's on fire and fit. He's 1 for 1 in the day. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Eliza Peck at second doesn't have a lot of speed. There's a roller that Walker runs, who picks it up, makes the throw. They get, oh no.
Oh, the double play.
God dang nabbit.
Oh, Eliza Peck decides to try and go, even though she's slow.
Yeah, it's slow and it's an infield single. I got Buster Biggs to outrun the double play, but then I tried to get her to go back. She didn't go back.
Bertha Banks crushes that in the center field. Brickhouse picks
All
it
right.
up.
Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Laura Franco steps into first base, which is 0 for 1 in the day. She's tense and fit. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Franco fouls the first one off. No balls, 1 strike. There's a smash to Guns Jackman, who picks it up, makes the throw to Stockton Sturdy Woodman
Brickhouse.
over at first base. Coming up at the bottom of the second, Oakley, Stiff, Spad Hop Brown, and Jermaine Raines. Japani threw 20 pitches and has 2 strikeouts and a walk in that first inning. Wow, that's weird because Ratherswell didn't throw nearly as many pitches. Oakley Stiff's the right fielder. He steps in neutral and fit, hitting 252 on the season with 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. That one's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Looks like we're getting some shadow here.
Yeah, clouds rolling.
Beewolves, yeah, something. That's fouled off. Along the first baseline, Oakley Stiffs is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pawnee delivers. That one's in there for called third. Stiffs goes down looking. 1 out, and Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, steps in. He's hitting 224 on the season. He's known around the league as a whiffer. I believe Brown is actually the is he playing third base or is he designated hitting? That's in there for called strike. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out to Bad Hop Brown. That's inside, ball 1. Brown hitting 224 thus far in the season. That's in there for called second strike. Bad Hop Brown, with the reputation of being a whiffer, finds himself behind 1 and 2. That's in there for called third strike. Bad Hop Brown goes down on strikes. 2 quick strikeouts for Fran Japani. She's up to 4. Jermaine Raines, the catcher, stepping in. He's locked in and well, hitting 239 this season with 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Swing and a miss. Jermaine Raines offers at that one, but couldn't catch up. No balls, 1 strike. That's a broken bat, foul ball. Laura Franco's out and makes the catch in foul territory for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. We're going into the top of the 3rd. Ruby Green 0 for 1. Freddie Knox 1 for 1, and Billy LeBoink 1 for 1. Ratherswell's up to 25 pitches, and he's given up 8 hits. Beewolves leading 3-0. They've out-hit the Freebooters 8-0.
Ruby Green 0 for 1, 289 on the season. So far, a no-hitter, too, by the Beewolves. Ken Ratherswell, on the other hand, throwing 8 hits. That's a little liner to first base. Woodman picks it up, runs it down for the first out.
The second baseman.
Stepping in, the second baseman, Freddie Knox, locked in and fit. 1 for 1 with a single today. Tommy talked about the 3-run homer he hit in the last game. Allen's high, ball 1. 1-0.
That's up.
Allen's up 2, ball 2. 2-0.
That's outside.
Allen's outside. 3 straight balls to Freddie Knox. That's in there for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a smash.
Oh.
And the shortstop laid out and was able to knock it down, but couldn't corral it. So
Now batting, the right
Freddie Knox
fielder,
reaches first on an infield single.
Boy, Billy LeBlanc, 1 for 1 with a single. Yeah, Knox should not be on first base. They go to first to try and get him.
Go.
Oh, he's gonna. They would have picked him up and thrown it. Second pitch there, hit and run. Oh, good. It's past Guns Jackman. He can't quite get it. Brickhouse is going to throw in and keep the runners at first and second. No, 1 out. I'm sorry.
Now batting, the
Gina
shortstop,
Torrens, who's 0 for 1 in the day. She's hit 261, a home run, and 3 RBIs. She suffered an injury recently. She's just back. You can see the hand is wrapped up. Pitcher Ratherswell goes to second to keep the runners safe. Oh, and everybody's back. There was a long fly ball to right field that was caught. All the runners had to get back to base. So 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Eliza Peck up 1 for 1 with a single. Hoping to get it up into the 200s in the batting average. She's got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Takes first pitch in there for a strike, going 1. Top of the third, 3 down. Fast runner at second base and Freddie Knox. Second pitch in there for ball. Locked up at 1 apiece. That one's outside, ball 2. And he's behind the count as Ken Ratherswell throwing his 37th pitch. Ball 3, 3-1. Ratherswell is tense and it's showing. Finally gets it. Oh, walks are there. Base is loaded.
now batting.
For Hanley Dexteras, who's 2 for 2 with a triple and a single. He's up to 291, hitting 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's still a little tense, though, but he's known around the league as a tough out and a utility fielder. That's hit on the fly to Patience Evergreen in left field for the 3rd out. So Beewolves pick up 2 more hits. It's Rocky backstop. Walker runs, and we're back to Patience Evergreen, the leadoff hitter. Fran Japani's thrown 29 pitches with 4 strikeouts and a walk. Beewolves holding on to that 3-0 lead.
Well, they haven't even got all the way around the cycle yet. Rocky backstop, designated
Okay,
hitter.
backstops. Yeah,
Yeah, 241. I remember Rocky backstop. He did well for us when we were down here. Takes his first pitch high, ball 1. Fran Japani throwing her 31st pitch right there, inside corner, a grounder to Knox, who picks it up over to first for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Walker runs.
Walker runs, hitting 270 on the season with 2 long balls and 3 ribbies. With 1 out the bottom of the 3rd. Hits that one hard into the Beewolves dugout. 0-1 the count to Walker runs.
Oh, no.
That one's right in there. Franco's going to pick it up and run it down. Nope, toss it over to Japani for that 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Patience Evergreen likes the inside pitch. She's 0 for 1 on the day. That season we were down here, boy, she really started the season hot. Watches the first pitch outside, 0-1 the count. 2 outs. Anticipated that one. That's going to go over the head of Freddie Knox into center field. And Hanley Dexteras is going to have to throw it in. Going to hold her up at second. A nice double by Patience Evergreen.
Huh.
The first baseman.
How do you anticipate that pitch? Let's
Sturdy
seems
Wood.
like a weird pitch to anticipate.
Sturdy Woodman locked in. Takes first winner. Strike. 0-1 the count to Sturdy. Fans cheering back there. Anticipated that mid-count changeup. Misses. Ball 1, 1 apiece. Check swing. Strike 2. 1 more to go for Fran Japani. She gets it. High inside corner. Another K.
All right, but they gave up a hit. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Freebooters. Beewolves holding on to a 3-0 lead. Buster Biggs 1 for 2. Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run, and a Laura Franco 0 for 2. Ratherswell's up to 39 pitches.
The left fielder.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder, he's on fire and fit. 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI.
Hitting 406. Hard liner.
Why do you keep jumping on the first pitch?
Shortstop Jackman throws to first for that first out.
Wow.
Bertha Banks, the third baseman. 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. 2 RBIs on the day already. Beewolves holding that 3-0 lead.
Ball inside.
Bertha was a big part of that. That one's inside, ball 1.
That's inside.
That one's inside, ball 2. 2-0. That's in there for a called third strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's fouled off hard along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ratherswell's a K-dud. That's going to drop a Texas leaguer right in front of the right fielder's Oakley Stiffs for a clean single. Bertha Banks standing at first with only 1 out.
She got lucky there. She had no business swinging at that pitch. Laura Franco 0 for 2. Her average dropped all the way down to 368, which would be great for most batters, but she's looking a little tense there in the right-hand batter's box. It's that little looper, and that's going to go into right field. Picking it up, they're going for the throw. She's going to have to come back, and she's caught in a rundown. She's running back. She's going to be tagged out by Ratherswell for out number 2. Doggone. You know, I thought with right field she'd have enough time to go.
Ruby Green.
Yeah, it was too shallow. Ruby Green, the first baseman. Oh, Ratherswell's getting lifted here pretty early. In
Top of the 4th, yeah.
They're bringing in Grace Luponovich. Luponovich, the relief pitchers, got a 2.25 ERA, a 1.14 whip, 32 strikeouts on the season. She's neutral and fit. She's got better than average velocity. She's got pretty good junk, and she's got about average accuracy. She's pretty well rested. She's had some time off. She's known around the league as a specialist. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. Top of the 4th, runner at first with 2 outs. Walker, roller to Walker runs, picks it up, throws it to Sturdy Woodman for the out. 3 outs. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th, Stockton Brickhouse got a walk. His first time up. Guns Jackman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Oakley Stiffs 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Japani's at 39 pitches with 5 strikeouts, a walk, and a hit.
Now batting, the center
Brickhouse, the center fielder's neutral and fit. And like we said, walked his first time up, so doesn't have an official at bat just yet. Japani delivers in there for called strike. Strike 1. Japani delivers inside, ball 1. 1-1. Japani at 41 pitches is locked in. There's a shot, and that's going out to Dexteris in center field. Picks it up, makes the throw in to DeTorrens to hold Stockton at first base. So there's a runner at first with no outs. Guns Jackman steps up. He's tense and fit. He's 0 for 1 in the day with a strikeout. Runner at first is about average speed.
ball outside.
That one's outside, ball 1. 1-0.
Uh-oh.
That's hit deep into center field, and that's gone. 2-run shot for Guns Jackman. 441 feet. Guns Jackman's 9th home run and his 26th RBI of the season. And with that swing of the bat, the Freebooters moved to within 1 run of the Beewolves. Oakley Stiffs 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .250 with 6 home runs. He struck out his first time up. Nobody out. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. It's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Oakley Stiffs is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's popped up into right field, and LeBoink is on his horse, and he makes the catch just a foot inside the foul ball line for the first out. Bad Hop Brown's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. He's known around the league as a whiffer. Ooh, he anticipated that one, and that's gonna go. Oh,
He was too far to the right.
Missed off the wall, and they were able to hold Bad Hop to a long single. Because it bounced off the wall so hard. Jermaine Raines 0 for 1 in the day. Runner at first with 1 out. Runner at first does not have a lot of speed. That's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Oh! Peck drops the ball, and the throw to second is not in time, and Bad Hot Brown is able to take second on a pass ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out with a runner at second base. There's a swinging bunt back to Japani, who makes the throw to Franco at first base to retire that batter. 2 outs. Runner at third, Rocky backstop. The designated hitter. He steps into the batter's box. Japani delivers outside. Ball 1, 1-0. That one's high. Ball 2, 2-0 to Rocky backstop. That's in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Beewolves 3, Freebooters 2. That's in there for a second strike. The count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And that's hit in the air to center field, and Dexteris gets under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So the Freebooters pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. Coming up, Freddie Knox 2 for 2, Billy LeBoink 2 for 2, and Gina Torrance 0 for 2. Leponovich threw 2 pitches in her brief appearance in the 4th inning.
The second baseman.
Freddie Knox, the second baseman, is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's hitting .340 on the season.
He's got a home run and 6 RBIs too. First pitch on the outside corner, good pitch by Leponovich. Strike 1, that one right back to Grace. She picks it up, throws it to first. 2 pitches, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, he's a fan of the high pitch. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles as well. Leponovich is a specialist.
Ball, that's outside.
But LeBoink likes the high pitch. That one's outside. There's a hit that drops right in front of Walker Runs, the second baseman. He picks it up, makes the throw to Woodman for the 2nd out.
Well, it looks like the Freebooters got a little shot in the arm here. They're playing with confidence. Gina Torrance comes up 0 for 2. Takes the first pitch inside corner, strike 1. 0-1 to Gina Torrance, top of the 5th, 3-2. Beewolves. Second pitch is ball, 1 apiece. Ooh, she crushes that one. Sliding is Brickhouse, who tries to get it. He throws to second to try and get her, and she's safe. Boy, she just barely turned that double.
Way to go. Eliza Peck's 1 for 1 on the day, feeling neutral and fit. She's got a single and a walk. Leponovich, known as a specialist. That one's high. Ball 1, 1-0. That's in there for a called strike.
She's trying to steal third. She's out.
Yeah, but she's got more speed than that. I didn't get a good jump. Score is Beewolves 3, Freebooters 2. Walker Runs. Patience Evergreen and Sturdy Woodman going to come in up against Fran Japani in the bottom of the 5th. She's thrown 56 pitches.
Walker Runs. 0 for 1. 0 for 1 on the day. Mr. Runs normally mostly a contact hitter. He did well when he was swinging and missing that first pitch, strike 1 from Japani. Second pitch in there, misses outside, ball 1. Japani wipes the mouth, gets a single from Peck, winds up, delivers. That one misses as well, ball 2. This next pitch is their 60th pitch in the bottom of the 5th. 2 balls, 1 strike. Misses way outside, ball 3. Looks like she's losing a little bit of her accuracy there. 3-1 to Walker Runs. That one makes it in there for strike 2. We got a full count here with no outs. Looking for the right signal, gets it, winds up, lets it go. Bunt on 2 strikes, and that is strike 3.
Now back, the left fielder, Patience Evergreen.
Patience Evergreen is 1 for 2 with a double. She likes her pitches in close. That way she could pull them out over that right field wall that she loves so much. It's good to see Patience again. She's got patience. Watches the first 2 pitches go in. We got a ball and then a strike. Japani throwing her 65th pitch. Winds up. Misses outside. 2-1 the count to Patience Evergreen. He's hitting .336 on the season. That one, ooh, inside. Thought that was a little in, but it's a strike. Knotted up at 2 apiece with 1 out. Curveball makes it in there and beats her. She really thought that was too low.
Now batting, the first baseman, Sturdy Woodman.
All right, Sturdy Woodman.
0 for 2, but he's hitting .301 on the season with 9 long balls. Good contact hitter, but he's got arms like a tree trunk. First pitch makes it in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Sturdy Woodman. Second pitch is high and inside, jammed up. Peck gets it, Everyone's running over for it. And Peck grabs it for the third out.
All right, coming up in the top of the sixth, Eliza Peck 1 for 1 with a walk. Hanley Dexter is 2 for 3 with a triple, and Buster Biggs 1 for 3. Leponovich has thrown 12 pitches and given up 1 hit. The score is Beewolves 3, Freebooters 2. Beewolves have out-hit the Freebooters. The Beewolves have out-hit the Freebooters 13-4.
Didn't Peck just hit?
Leponovich. No, there was a throw out and a steal, so she gets the finisher. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peck. That one's inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Woo.
That's inside. Ball 3. She almost hit her with the last 2 pitches. I don't know what's happening with Leponovich. That's in there. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Peck. Ooh. Oh, that one just got the outside corner for called third. Peck goes down on strikes.
Hanley Dexter is 2 for 3 with a triple single. Old 31. Hanley Dexter crushes it. That's out to left field, but right to the glove of Patience Evergreen. 2 down.
Yeah, Buster Biggs 1 for 3. He's on fire. Hit a single with an RBI, hitting .403 on the season. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. There's a shot to Guns Jackman at shortstop, who just reaches out and pulls it out of the air. And wow, Beewolves, let's get something going here. You were going good in the first inning, not much sense. Stockton Brickhouse, Guns Jackman, and Oakley Stiff going to come up against Japani, who's thrown 69 pitches with 7 strikeouts, a walk and 4 hits. Stockton Brickhouse, the center fielder's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Brickhouse is locked in. That first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Brickhouse locked in fifth play in center field for the Freebooters. That one's inside. Ball 1. 1-1. Japani delivers. That's popped up into foul territory. Alora Franco is out there, gets underneath it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 out. Guns Jackman is tense and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. His batting average is up to .325 on the season. Tense and fit, known as an RBI man around the league. That first pitch is in there over the lower outside corner for called strike. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-1. To Guns Jackman, the shortstop. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackman is behind in the count. That one's popped into center field. Oh. And Henley Dexter has jumped over the ball. But luckily, Buster Biggs was there backing him up, and he was able to get it into second to hold the runner to first. So a bit of a slow developing single there. Oakley Stiff steps in, takes the first pitch for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first does not have a lot of speed. Swing and a miss, and Oakley Stiffs finds himself in a hole, 0-2 with 1 out. That one's fouled off along the first baseline. Stiffs will get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Japani delivers. Ooh, just a little outside. Ball 1-2 to Stiffs. There's a slow roller. Franco takes it up, throws it to first, second over to first. They do not get the double play, but they were able to get the lead runner at second. So there's 2 outs with a runner at first. Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, steps in. He's known around the league as a whiffer, hitting .232 on the season. As a flare into the stands along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at first does not have a lot of speed. Bad Hop Brown checks his swing and falls into the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. There's a roller to Torrens. It's short. She picks it up, makes the throw across the diamond. Franco at first for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the top of the 7th. Bertha Banks, Alora Franco, and Ruby Green going to face Luponovich. Bertha Banks 3 for 3 with a home run. Franco 1 for 3 and Green 0 for 3. Luponovich has thrown 20 pitches.
Look at this.
Bertha Banks 3 for 3 with a home run. Yes.
So Bertha Banks is a madman woman. It's hard, but there she goes 3 for ugly hit right to Jackman. Ruins it all.
Laura Franco, the first baseman, tense and fit, 1 for 3. It's that thing where you get up there and the first pitch is always so fat, and you're like, there it is. And it goes nowhere. That first pitch to Franco's inside, ball 1. There's a shot. That's going into center field for a clean single. Laura Franco, just by virtue of waiting for the second pitch, was able to hit a single.
See?
Way to go, Laura.
Pete knows best. Here comes Ruby Green. She's batting 5th. She's 0 for 3 in 277. Not very good for a designated hitter. She's got a fast runner at first base. First pitch is there for a strike. There goes Franco for second. The throw is going to be not in time. Boy, she just beat that out. Now she's resting at second base. Ruby Green knows an RBI man, even though she's a woman. Ball 2, 2-1 to Ruby. That one she likes, but she pulls it right down the foul ball. 2-2. That one's way out. Ball 3. We got a full count to Ruby Green. Top of the 7th, 3-2. Beewolves. That one's a grounder. That's going to be hit into left field, and here comes Laura Franco. She's running for home, slides in and makes it 4-2 Beewolves.
Way to go. Great base running out there, Franco. Freddie Knox, the second baseman. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Leponovich known as a specialist. And the bunt is fouled. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the 7th. That's bunted foul as well. No balls, 2 strikes to Freddie Knox. Leponovich up to 31 pitches. That's popped up high into center field. And caught by Brickhouse for the second out. 2 outs. Runner at first.
Right fielder Billy LeBoink comes up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Doing well today. Looking for that high pitch. Going up against the specialist and Grace Leponovich. Throwing her 33rd pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count. The pressure is mounting. It's now a 2-run Beewolves lead. That one's a ball. 1 apiece to LeBoink. Waits a little long and pushes that right. Foul. 1-2 the count is behind. That one's hit hard down the line. Oh, a good dive by Buster Brown at third base. He knocks it down but can't quite corral it.
Buster Brown. Bad hop Brown.
Bad hop
Gina
Brown.
Torrance. Grace Leponovich is going to get pulled for Steamboat Wassell. Steamboat Wassell with a 4.59 ERA, a 1.35 whip. He's got 35 Ks on the season. He's on fire and fit. His velocity, his junk, and his accuracy are all excellent, and he is outperforming his career numbers. He's got good stamina. He's known around the league as a K-man. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a curveball.
I'm a little scared.
So Steamboat Wassell comes in with runners at first and second and 2 outs. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1 to Gina Torrance. That's in there for a called second strike. 0-2 to Gina Torrance. That's popped up out of play. Along foul territory. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Torrance. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-2. That one's fouled off into the stands along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torrance making him throw.
Ooh.
Oh, just over the inside corner for a called third strike, and Torrance goes down. But the Beewolves pick up another run, making the score 4-2 going into the bottom of the 7th. Jermaine Raines 0 for 2. Rocky Backstop 0 for 2. And Walker runs 0 for 2. Japani's at 84 pitches with 7 strikeouts.
Well, I don't know how much longer she'll go. But Jermaine Raines is 0 for 2 on the day. Yeah, Japani's lost a lot of her stamina, but she's still locked in.
Yeah. Let's see.
Raines is a good contact hitter. She decides to throw to him. Gets that first pitch in her strike. Outside corner 0-1 to Jermaine Raines. Misses on that second one. Ball 1. 1 apiece. Liza Peck makes the call. There it is. Reaches out. Hits it foul. And we're 1-2 to Jermaine Raines. Inside corner. That one gets just past. And Haley Dexteris is going to pick it up in center field and throw it to second to Knox. And it's a clean single.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Rocky Backstop is playing DH. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's got a slow runner at first base. Hoping to hit him into a double play. And Japani delivers, misses inside corner. Ball 1. Her 90th pitch coming up right here. Low and outside, makes it in there. Strike 1. 1 apiece. to a Rocky backstop. That one misses ball 2, and she's back behind 2-1. That one misses ball 3, 3-1 the count to Rocky backstop. She's hoping to get it back here. There's a strike 2. Now we're full up. Crowd's leaning forward in their seats. A medium pressure situation. Curveball hit down the line. Fair. It's fair. Bertha Banks stops it. The runner makes it. And we got runners at first and second with no outs. And up comes Walker Runs, who's also 0 for 2 on the day. And a medium pressure situation here. Trapani hoping to get out of the inning. Plays at third base. Looking for the right signal from Peck. Looking long and hard. Delivers. Curveball misses low. 1-0 the count. Inside corner strike 1. 1 apiece to Walker Runs. She's losing a lot on her velocity. Closing in on 100 pitches. That one outside corner strike 2. Nice double play, be nice here. That one's hit hard to Billy LeBoink, who throws it hard back to first. First out, 1 down. And upcoming Patience Evergreen, who's 1 for 3 with a double. A real good contact hitter. Hoping to get that. The pressure comes up here, and now it looks like they're waving to the bullpen. That might be all we see for Fran Japani. They may go with a reliever, and they do. In comes Benson Rushmore. He's a relief pitcher. He's 6.04 ERA, a 1.57 WHIP. He's got 17 strikeouts in this season. He throws the ball pretty hard. He puts good movement on it. He's not entirely accurate. He throws a 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, and the curveball in a high-pressure situation here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Benson Rushmore hoping to make a name for himself in Florida. Misses that first pitch, ball 1. Hoping to get Patience Evergreen to hit in a double play. Loses his first 2 pitches, 2-0 to Patience Evergreen. Looking for that spot, trying to get it control. He's maybe a little nervous. That one makes it in there. Low fastball, strike 1. 2-1 with 1 out. That one's lined down the line. It's going to be foul, drifting into the stands. 2 apiece now to Patience Evergreen. With 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Breaks are bad. That one goes foul. No one's going to be able to get it. She gets a new club. Gets back in there. The pitch misses. Ball 3. We're full count now to Patience Evergreen. Breaks the bat on that one again. Torrance picks up the second. Over to first. And they couldn't quite get her in time. They just got 1 run. 1 runner. They got runners now at first and third. And Sturdy Woodman's up 0 for 3. The pressure's still high with a 4-2 Beewolves lead. They need just 1 more out. Check swing strike 1. And we'll count to Sturdy Woodman. That one gets away. And she's going to have to run get it. And the run's going to come home. It was a wild pitch by Rushmore. And the Freebooters get a run. Both runners advancing. And it's now 4-3. It's a 1-run Beewolves lead. Ball, strike. Now we're not at 2 apiece with 2 outs.
No, come on. Freaking Rushmore, do
3.
Throw the ball I'm asking you to throw, will you?
13th pitch. Pete's putting in requests from up here. That one's hit hard, but it's foul. 3-2 to Sturdy Woodman. Inside corner roller to first base. Franco picks it up. She's going to walk it down herself for the 3rd out.
All right. Top of the 8th. Score is 4-3 Beewolves. Eliza Peck 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Hanley Dexter is 2 for 4 with a triple, and Buster Biggs 1 for 4. Was Wasell through 6 pitches and has 1 strikeout in his brief appearance.
She's up again.
Eliza Peck is tense and fit. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk.
She's the only person batting for the Beewolves recently. This first pitch there for a ball. 1-0 the count. Steamboat Wasell whipping him in there. Ball 2-0. Good patience by Eliza Peck. 3rd pitch hits it hard. It's a liner straight to Woodman at first base, who runs it down himself for the 1st out.
Yeah. Hanley Dexter is tense and fit. Tough out. Utility players 2 for 4 with a triple and a single. I'd like to see him get another hit here. 1 out. That one's low. Ball 1. 1-0 to Dexteris. There's a shot right to Walker Runs, who steps to his right a couple and picks it out of the air for the 2nd out. Buster Biggs on fire.
1 for 4. Hoping to go 2 for 5. Except his 5th timer. He's swinging a miss, strike 1 on that first one. Steamboat Wasell throwing his pitch out on. I don't know. It seemed like a pitch out. I don't know how many pitches he's throwing here. I can't tell. Oh, it's 4. Okay, now he's throwing his 15th pitch. It's a 1-2 count. Hits a little liner over to Walker Runs for 3rd out.
Yep. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 2 with a walk. Guns Jackman 2 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. And Oakley Stiffs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Rushmore threw 14 pitches in his 1 inning of work so far. Brickhouse neutral and fit. He's got a single and a walk today. Hitting 262 on the season. Brickhouse playing center field for the Freebooters. Takes the first pitch inside. Strike 1. Allens. He fouls off into the dugout along the first base line. No balls, 2 strikes to Brickhouse. Rushmore delivers. That's fouled off along the third base line. Brickhouse will get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Allens outside. Ball 1. Brickhouse Rushmore hoping he would chase it, but he held off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there for called third strike, and Brickhouse goes down on strikes. Guns Jackman 2 for 3, a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. Jackman playing shortstop for the Freebooters. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. That one's low. Ball 1. 1-0 to Guns Jackman. Rushmore delivers. That's in there for called strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. Bottom of the 8th. Beewolves 4, Freebooters 3. That's hit hard into left center, and that's going, and that's gone, and the game is tied off of Walker Run's second home run of the game. And honestly, 423 feet. Guns Jackman, that's his 10th home run and 27th RBI of the season. And Guns Jackman accounts for 3 of the 4 Freebooter runs today.
Boy, Guns.
And Oakley Stiffs.
We knew he could do it.
That's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Oakley Stiffs. Scores tie 4-4.
Ball, that's inside.
Allen's inside. Ball 1. 1-1 to Stiffs, who's playing right field for the Freebooters. Allen's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rushmore up to 25 pitches. There's a roller to Freddie Knox at second base. Picks it up, makes the throw to first to retire Oakley Stiffs. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Bad Hop Brown 1 for 3 with a single. Known around the league as a whiffer. Bottom of the 8th. Score is tied 4-4. That one's in there for called strike from Rushmore. No balls, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. Very quickly, Bad Hop Brown is in the hole, 0-2. And again, he's known as a whipper around the league. Oh, that gets past Benson Rushmore into center field, and Bad Hop Brown comes up with a 2-out single in the bottom of the 8th. Jermaine Raines, the pressure is up on Rushmore, is locked in and well. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Not a lot of speed at first base. Raines catches for the Freebooters today. That one's low. Ball 1. 1-0 with 2 outs. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jermaine Raines. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Scores tie. Inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a walk on 5 pitches. Jermaine Raines takes first. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Rocky backstop. The designated hitter comes up. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Hitting 250 on the season. 1 home run, 1 RBI. Backstop takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball 1. That one's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rocky backstop with 2 outs. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Backstop is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, he was able to check the swing there. That's outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Rocky backstop goes down, smashes the bat. But it's all tied up, folks, as we move into the top of the 9th. Due up. Bertha Banks 3 for 4 with a home run. Alora Franco 2 for 4, and Ruby Green 1 for 4. Sells at 15 pitches with 1 strikeout. Come on, Beewolves. Bertha Banks is locked in and fit. She's got a home run, 2 singles, and she's got 2 RBIs today. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's up. Ball 1. 1-1. Bertha Banks has gotten the most walks on the Beewolf team. That's long into center field. It's off. Brickhouse picks it up and is going to Bertha Banks with a leadoff triple.
Wow.
Standing at third base with no outs.
She ride that hot hand. Laura Franco 2 for 4 with something or other. No outs. Takes her first pitch in there for a ball. Bertha Banks threatening to put this game ahead for the Beewolves. And that's out of here, Pete. Hard ball right field. He jumps and it's gone. Laura Franco comes back with a vengeance. The gun's firing. She hits that ball 396 feet over the right field wall. It's her third home run and 12th RBI of the season. And what a time to come through.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ruby.
I need time. Ruby Green steps in, no outs, nobody on. Ruby Green takes the first pitch, ball one. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike, and Wassell is coming to the plate quick here. There's a little blooper in the infield. Runs is on it. Oh, and just is able to throw out whoever that was.
Ruby
Close
Green.
play. Bang, bang. Freddie Knox steps in.
He's 2 for 4 on the day. He's playing very well as well. Only 1 out here in the top of the 9th, and the Beewolves have taken a 6-4 lead back from the Freebooters. Striking them a ball, 1 apiece. That one's hit hard down the left line, but it's foul, 1-2. Steamboat Wassell's known as a K-man. Ooh, just misses inside ball. He throws his 28th pitch right there. Swing of a strike 3. There's that K-man coming at you.
Yes, sir. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder's neutral and fit. He likes the high pitch. 3 for 4 on the day with 3 singles. Wassell's up to 28 pitches. That first pitch is in there for a called strike to LeBoink. That's a roller to Walker, runs at second base, picks it up, makes the throw to Woodman at first to retire the side, but the Beewolves get 2 more, make it 6-4 in the bottom of the 9th. Walker runs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Patience Evergreen 1 for 4 with a double and 2 strikeouts, and Sturdy Woodman 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Rushmore's up to 39 pitches. Walker runs 0 for 3. Runs is playing second base today.
He is. Standing in the right-hand batter's box. He's facing Benson Rushmore, who's throwing his 40th pitch. He's losing a little bit of gas, but gets his first one there for a strike. Second pitch, high and inside, strike 2, swing and a miss. And he's quickly ahead in the count. He's losing some velocity, but he's pitching to Walker, runs. Anticipated the 2-strike down and away. Now he's losing a little bit of accuracy as well. That one's hit. Oh, Freddie Knox dumps just a little too late. Gets into center field. That's going to be a single. And holds Walker, runs up at first base. Patience Evergreen comes to the plate now. 1 for 4 with a double. And she's hoping to put one over the wall and tie this game up. Benson Rushmore throwing his 44th pitch. Misses, ball 1. On the count now, he's losing a little bit of it. He's getting a little winded out there on the mound, but he's got a pitch to Evergreen. Strike 1. 1 apiece. He's hoping to put her away. Strike 2. He's got 2 strikes on her. He's going long in the game. Pops that one up to Freddie Knox. Go over to get it. He's going to grab that for that first out. Sturdy Woodman. 0 for 4. Oof. 296. And, yeah, it looks like they're going to give some rests to Benson Rushmore, who's earned it. Pitched pretty well here in this game. Bottom of the 9th with 1 out. They're going to let him take a shower. They're going to give the nod to someone else. And it's going to be this guy right here. Tats Balfour, our best relief pitcher. He's got a 4.65 ERA, a 1.23 whip, 27 strikeouts on the year. Throws the ball pretty well in all cases. Good stamina. He's kind of ball prone or walk prone. He's throws a 4-finger slider in the curveball. And he's going to throw one of those 3 to Sturdy Woodman here with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. Freebooters hoping to scratch their way back into this. That one drifts foul on the right-hand side. They got the tying run at first base with a lot of speed. That one misses outside, ball 1. 1 apiece. 1-1-1 to Sturdy Woodman. Throws that pitch inside the corner, strike 2. He's ahead of the count to Sturdy. Tries to go at him, throws that curveball over Laura Franco's head. It's going to drift foul, luckily down the right-hand side. Still 1-2. The fans getting a little bit excited here. They smell blood in the water. That one's hard down the right field side. Foul ball. Another one. That one's hit hard to left field, and it's going to carry. Oh, Buster Biggs jumps, but he couldn't catch it. And the game is tied up with that home run, a 384-foot, Surly Woodman's 10th home run of this season, and 28th RBI. And just like that, we're tied in the bottom of the ninth, and the Freebooters hoping to win it. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 3 with a single and a walk, and there's a lot of pressure going on here. Brickhouse, a great hitter. Inside corner misses ball 1. Belfour's got an itch, scratches, delivers, hit hard down the right side, foul. What a piece. High pressure here at the bottom of the ninth with the Freebooters just getting back in this game. The pitch from Belfour, fouled off again on the right side. He's ahead of the count 1-2 to Brickhouse. Check swing of the curveball, locked up at 2 apiece, misses ball. Pops that one up, that's foul ball. Franco's waving him off right on the line past first base. Makes a grab for the second out. 1 more to go, but unfortunately, it's Guns Jackman. He's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs, a single. Guns Jackman's a monster, so Belfour's sweating a little bit here to him. Belfour's looking a little bit tense. Looking at his 12th pitch, looking for the right signal from Eliza Peck. First pitch, curveball hit hard. The outfield's going to go back and play deep for Guns Jackman here. Belfour's second pitch, the low and away, ball 1. 1 apiece with 2 outs. He needs just 1 more to go to extra innings. That one's inside. Slider. Strike 2. 1-2 to Guns Jackman, who's looking to punish him. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-2-2. Bottom of the ninth inning here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Check swing. Ball 3. We got a full count to Guns Jackman, and Belfour's walk prone. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Great strike up by Belfour to push it to extra innings.
Yeah, that was a horrible pitch for that 2-run homer. It's just mad. Gina Torrens, 1 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Eliza Peck, 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And then somebody else will be up. Gina Torrens playing second base is tense and fit. 1 for 4. Should hit doubled today.
She did. She did. Looking at Steamboat. First pitch in there for a ball inside corner, 1-0 to Gina Torrens. That one hit hard down the line, and it just foul. Every time the Beewolves have gone extra innings this season, I think they've won the game, so that bodes well. Ball 2, 2-1. You have to check me on that, though. I'm not sure, but at least the last 2. Ball 3, and 3-1 to Gina Torrens, who's tense. There we go, strike 2. Steamboat Cell's locked in. He's knows a K-man with a full count. Hit hard. That's a liner. To Walker runs at second, throws her out at first. 1 down.
Eliza Peck, the catcher's tense and fit. She's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Steamboat was Cell. The relief pitcher will be pulled in favor of Kay Frequin, the closing pitcher. She's got a 1.65 ERA, a 1.16 whip. She's got 17 strikeouts. She's feeling neutral and fit. Her velocity and accuracy are excellent. Her junk is extremely, very good. She's got a lot of stamina, so she's gotten full rest. She's composed. She throws a 2-seam fastball and a screwball. Top of the 10th. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-0. Nobody on with 1 out. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1 to Eliza Peck. There's a shot. That's going to be in the gap between short and third. Rolls into left field for a clean single for Eliza Peck. So runner at first with 1 out.
High pressure situation to Hanley Dexter's is 2 for 5 with a triple. He's got Eliza Peck could run, and it would seem like walking. First one's a strike. That one's hit hard into the gap between first and second. There's no way Eliza Peck's going for third. And it's a nice single by Hanley Dexter's. Runners at first and second with no outs.
Come on, Buster Biggs. He's on fire and fit. He's 1 for 5 today with a single and RBI. Runners at first and second with 1 out in the top of the 10th. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-0 to Buster Biggs. That's a fouled off along the third baseline. 1-1. Frequen's at 7 pitches. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-1. That one's outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Frequent is composed on the mound. That one's in there. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. There's a shot. That's up into the air, into left field. And the runners cannot advance again because of Well, who's on Peck? Peck is on second.
Bertha Banks, 4 for 5, home run, triple, 2 singles. Boy, this is who we want at the base, right at the plate right now, Pete. She's locked in, swing and a miss, big fan there. K Frequent got her. Pops that one up, and that's going to be an easy out to Walker runs, out number 3.
Not good, not good. Okay, coming up in the bottom of the 6th, Oakley Stiffs 0 for 4, Bad Hop Brown 2 for 4, and Jermaine Raines 1 for 3. Belfour threw 17 pitches with a strikeout and a hit in his appearance in the 9th inning. The tie is the score is tie, 6-6. The tie is scored. Oakley Stiffs is 0 for 4 in the day. Bottom of the 10th, Beewolves and the Freebooters knotted up at 6. Belfour delivers that one in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. That one's outside, ball 1, 1-1. Stiffs at 254 anticipated that pitch, but didn't offer at it, so he's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs. Belfour, there's a slow runner to Franco, who picks it up, steps on the bag for the first out. Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's hitting .239 on the season. Bad Hop plays third base for the Freebooters. First pitch from Belfour is in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. There's a shot to Freddie Knox, who makes a leaping catch for the second out. 2 outs. Jermaine Raines locked in, feeling well. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. 2 outs, bases empty. That pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Raines anticipated that pitch, but it was inside. Ball 1, 1-1. That one's outside, ball 2. Raines looked like he wanted to go for it, but was able to check his swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a roller to Freddie Knox, who picks it up, makes the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down for the Freebooters. And we're going to the 11th. Alora Franco, 3 for 5 with a home run. Ruby Green, 1 for 5. Freddie Knox, 2 for 5 with a strikeout. Frequent's up to 13 pitches and giving up 2 hits. Score is tied 6-6. Beewolves out hitting the Freebooters 20-11.
Getting their money's worth out here, Pete.
Yes, sir. Alora Franco, the first baseman, steps in, 3 for 5. Takes the first pitch for a called ball. Ball 1. That one's low. Ball 2, 2-0. That's, a line drive back to K Frequent, who's able to catch the ball for first out.
We're going 1 for 5 with a single and walked once with 1 out here in the top of the 11th. That one's outside, doesn't chase it, 1-0 the count. K Frequent throwing well here. That one's hit hard, but the shortstop Guns Jackman throws it to first. 2 down.
2 down. Freddie Knox, the second baseman. He's 2 for 5 with 2 singles today. Come on, Freddie. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the 11th. Freddie Knox takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's over the outside corner for a called second strike. 0-2. That's up the middle into center field, and Freddie Knox is going to be standing on first base with a single, 2-out single in the top of the 11th. Billy LeBoink steps in.
3 for 5 with 3 singles. That looks good so far. Likes his pitches up top. He's got a fast runner at first base. She goes to first. Can't quite pick him off. There he goes. The hit and run, but it's hit straight to Guns Jackman. He's going to throw to first for that third out.
Come on. Well, we're going into the bottom of the 11th. Rocky backstop, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Walker runs 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Patience Evergreen, 1 for 5 with a double and 2 strikeouts. Belfour's up to 27 pitches with 1 strikeout and 1 hit. And this game's just going on. Rocky backstop, the catcher, 1 for 4.
With the single, the Rocky backstop, man, a real good contact hitter, Rocky backstop. We've seen him do a lot of damage. Some Beewolves fans in the seats here in Florida. That one misses high and inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count. There's a lot more Freebooters fans. We're hoping to see the Freebooters beat these guys 1 apiece. Bottom of the 11th. It's knotted up at 6 apiece. This game's going late. Belfour throwing his 30th pitch. Got a good piece of that, pulled it foul. Did Rocky backstop 1-2. He's behind the count. Check swing outside, ball 2. Test Belfour starting to lose a little bit here. We're really going through our relievers. Anticipated that fastball. He's walk prone. He's got a full count to the backstop, man. We'll see what he does here. Ooh, reaches. Actually a good curveball. Backstop hits it foul down the right side. Still 3-2. Hits that one liner to first base. Franco picks it up. Walks it down for that first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Okay.
Walker runs 1 for 4 the single. Walker's good power on contact. Fast runner. If he gets to first base, he could do damage. First pitch by Belfour. Curveball makes it in there. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. I didn't know if that was going to be in or not. Second pitch anticipated up near the hands. Missed. Ball 1. 1 apiece. To Walker runs. Sitting 269 on the season with 2 home runs. That's a roller back to the mound. Belfour picks it up, throws it to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Patience Evergreen 1 for 5 with a double. Looking to do some damage against Balfour, who's lost some accuracy and some velocity. He's closing in on 40 pitches. Winds up, delivers. Makes the first pitch in there for a strike. She wanted to read him with that one. Pressure's mounting. 0-1 the count. Curveball, that's it deep to left field. Buster Biggs going back for it and makes the catch at the warning track. That was close.
Coming up in the top of the 12th, Gina Torrance 1 for 5, a double and a strikeout. Eliza Peck's 2 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Hanley Dexter's 3 for 6 with a triple. Frequen's up to 22 pitches and giving up 3 hits. Score is still tied 6-6. Gina Torrance playing second base is tense and fit. She's 1 for 5 with a double today. Frequin, that's a shot right to Woodman, who catches it on the fly. 1 out.
Eliza Peck 2 for 4 with 2 singles and walked. She's hoping to get on there again. 1 out. The top of the 12th inning. It's extra inning. She pops that one up to left field. It's going back. It's going to be caught before the warning track. Patience Evergreen pulls it in. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
2 outs. Hanley Dexter is tense and fit. 3 for 6 in a day. A triple and 2 singles. He's hitting 290 on the season. Come on, Dexteris. Takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's up. Ooh! Frequent gets her mid out, is able to knock it down, but can't corral it. So Dexteris is able to beat it out with an infield single.
Boy, now you got Buster Biggs up. Hitting 1 for 6 under there. There goes K. Frequent. And Ryder McBride, as someone comes in, we haven't seen him before. He's a relief pitcher for the Freebooters, new this season. He throws the ball hard, doesn't put much movement on it, but he's pretty accurate. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the changeup, and he's going to throw him to Buster Biggs here on the top of the 12th. First pitch is in there. It's a rifle shot, 95 miles an hour, 0-1 the count to Buster Biggs. Second one, strike 2. He's quickly behind. Let's see what he does here. Gets him on 3 straight pitches.
Okay. Coming up in the bottom of the 12th, Sturdy Woodman 1 for 5 with a home run and a strikeout. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Guns Jackman 3 for 5 with 2 home runs and 2 strikeouts. Balfour has thrown a lot of pitches and done a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Sturdy Woodman 1 for 5 with a home run.
Boy,
and it looks like the Beewolves will be going to their bullpen, although we're running out of pitchers.
We are.
Coming in for Tats Belfour, Mac Avery, the closing pitchers. He got 3.45 ERA, a 0.89 WHIP, 9 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit better than average velocity. His junk and accuracy leave a little bit to be desired, and he's not fully rested, but he's pretty well rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. As we step into the bottom of the 12th, first one is hit along the line, foul ball line, and caught deep in left field for the first out. Stockton Brickhouse, the center fielder, 1 for 4, is neutral and fit. 1 out in the top of the 12th. There's a shot. Oh, and it's just past Bertha Banks into left field. Buster Biggs gets it into Freddie Knox quickly, holding Brickhouse to a single. Guns Jackman 3 for 5 with 2 home runs today. That one's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. Looks like they're going to intentionally walk Guns Jackman here. So 4 pitches and Guns Jackman will take his base. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Oakley Stiffs is tense and fit. He's 0 for 5 on the day, hitting .242 on the season. 1 out. Runners at first and second. There's a bomb to straightaway center field. Hanley Dexteras is there. He makes the catch. He's throwing the ball in, and it's getting to be the runner from second is able to take third on the deep fly ball. Runners at first and third with one out. Bad Hop Brown is 2 for 5 with 2 singles today. And the winning run is 90 feet. There's a slow roller foul ball. No balls, 1 strike to Bad Hop Brown. That one's high, ball 1. 1-1 to Bad Hop. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bad Hop Brown has the unfortunate moniker of being a whiffer. He fouls that one off along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He gets another pitch here. Avery delivers, and that's a shot into center field, and that's the game. Beewolves lose 7-6. Gosh darn it. Dog nabbit. I thought we had it, and then I turned around and gave her I hit the 2-run home run, and then I gave up a 2-run.
Even Steven.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Oh, boy, what a marathon, though. 12 innings. You got to hand it to the Freebooters. They really hung in there. We played well, but we 22 hits, 6 runs. Nothing bad, but we were kind of coasting on autopilot. The Freebooters were really fighting and punching there. They get 13 hits, 7 runs.
Yeah, like you were saying, we jumped out early, and then we get the 3-run lead, which is it's kind of the Beewolf thing, and then there was just a bunch of goose eggs after that until we get to the 7th inning. I mean, outside of the first inning, we didn't put anything on the board.
Yeah,
and we need to change that. We got to start adding to our lead and everything.
Well, at top of the 9th, we go 2 runs ahead, and then we give it up in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so excited because I've been complaining. I have not hit one for I can't even remember. So I was excited about that. And then I turn around and I give up. And it was stupid, too, because I put the pitch right in the same spot I just put the last pitch. It was dumb.
Well, I mean,
it's the one, it's like you always say, it's the one you want back. That's the one, I just want that one pitch back.
A lot of good stuff there on the Beewolves. Dexter's 4 for 7. He's back. Bertha Banks 4 for 6. Elora Franco 3 for 6. Knox 3 for 6. LeBoink 3 for 6. There's a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't bring him home a winner. Banks with another home run, which again she's really I think that's 3 now. So she's tied for second on the team with the most home runs. Elora Franco hits another one, so I'm not sure where she's. Oh, excuse me, where she's at.
Yeah. Well, and then on the other side, Evergreen goes 1 for 6. Oakley Stiffs 0 for 6. Ugh.
Yeah.
Pitching.
Guns Jackman killed us.
Fran Giappani comes out, throws 6 in the 3rd. She gets 7 hits off her, 2 earned runs. Walks a batter, gets 7 Ks. Not bad. 1 home run off her. That was early on. 4.43 ERA. She's 2-2 on the season. Benson Rushmore comes in first relief. He throws 2 innings, gets 3 hits off him, 2 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 2 Ks of his own, another home run off of him, 6.29 ERA, and he's 2-1 of the season. Tats Belfour then comes in, throws 2 2/3 inning, gets a hit off him, an earned run, strikes 1 batter out, gets a home run off of him as well. His ERA goes to 4.54, 4.01. Smack Avery comes in and unfortunately gets the loss. He throws 2/3 of an inning. Gets 2 hits off him, 1 earned run, walks a batter. His ERA drops to 3.86, and he's 0-3-8 on the season.
Yep, and over there for the Freebooters, Kent Ratherswell did not fare very well. He only lasted for 3 2/3 innings. He gives up 12 hits and 3 earned runs, a walk, and a home run. He walks out of here with an ERA of 5.61. His record is 0-1-0. Grace Leponovich, she threw 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, an earned run, 1 strikeout. She leaves with a 2.32 ERA. Her record's 3-1-1. Steamboat Wassell, he pitched 2 2.3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and gave up a home run. His ERA is 4.75, and his record's 5-1. Then Kay Frequent came in, and she pitched 2 1/3, gave up 4 hits, left with a 1.45 4.85 ERA, no wins, 2 losses, and 7 saves. And then the winning pitcher, the winning pitcher of record will be McBride. He pitched 1/3 of an inning.
One batter.
1/3 of an inning. And he struck him out. He got 1 strikeout. So his ERA is 5.85, and his record is now 2 wins and 3 losses.
Yeah, it was a 3-pitch strikeout to Buster Biggs, right? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, yeah. The last 2 looked like they were too low. They just looked low. You know what I mean?
Players of the game.
So the first star of the game, the first player of the game, A- Guns Jackman, the shortstop. He was 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and he scored 2 runs.
He's followed closely by the second star of the B- third base woman, Bertha Banks. She's still on a tear, man. She's 4 for 6 on the day. She gets a home run of her own, a triple, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs.
And then rounding out the 3 stars of the game, the A- Alora Franco, first baseman. Good to see her back. 3 for 6. She hit 500 on the day. She had a home run, 2 RBIs. She scored 2 runs, and she stole a base.
She did.
Contribution-wise,
There you go.
Tommy
There you
with
go.
11
Pete on
hits,
top.
1 home run, 2 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 4 strikeouts, 45%. I got 11 hits. I'm surprised by that. 11 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and 1 great catch, 6 strikeouts, 55%. Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty
Nicely
good.
done. Yes, very good. All right, post-game show. Well, I guess...
That Freddie Knox catch, I like that
Yeah,
one. I wasn't sure if he was going to get that,
well,
but he got up high enough and was able to pick it up. Yeah.
if we're going to get beat by anyone, I guess we get beat by the Freebooters, our old team. Yeah.
I still don't. I don't like it. I don't like it because they were a game worse than we were when we came in.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hate to think of what this is going to do to the standings.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 other games. Should we tell you what happened to those 2 other games real quick? The Warblers are at the Gold Coats out in Oakland, and the Platypi are at the Arctic. So, Pete, the Warblers at the Gold Coats, how's it going?
Warblers travel to take on the Gold Coats. The Gold Coats play poor hosts and beat the Warblers 8-2.
The Platypi go up to visit the Arctics up in Tacoma, and it's a Platypi win 9-4. That brings us to the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division. Pete, tell me, what do you see?
All right, in the Pathfinder Division, you got the Moose with a record of 20-11, sitting comfortably in first place in front of the Burners, who are 3 games behind them with a record of 17-14.
Down in the Uncharted Division, you got the Wild Pigs taking first place. They're 17-14. They've got a game and a half lead against those San Diego Platypi, who are playing 500 ball at 16 apiece.
Down in the Journey Division, the Sandcats with a record of 22-11, and I believe they have the most wins in the league.
They do.
With a record of 22-11, also have a comfortable 3-game lead over the Arctics, who are sitting at 19-14 and in second place behind them.
Yeah, those Sandcats, they win 2 games for every loss, double the wins.
Yeah.
That's a rough. Explorer Conference Seafair. Oh yeah, and the Freebooters took one. They came up a peg after beating us there. They jumped up in front of grapplers. Explorer Conference Seafair Division. The Houston Jacks are 19-11. They are tied with the Gold Coats, who are 20-12. And so that's just extra game there. They're a half game. Both of them are a half game ahead of the Philadelphia Frontrunners, who are 19-12.
And then in our very own trade division, the Beewolves, with a record of 14-18, have a half-game lead over the Sirloins, who are sitting in second place with a record of 13-18.
And then down in the Curiosity Division, you've got the San Jose Sawteeth are 19-14. Whoops! Oh crap! Hold on a second. I hit my thing. Wait a second. Season standings. I hit the button too quick. They're 19-14. They've got a 1-game lead in front of the Colorado Warblers, who are 18-15. Oh, and I was going to check really quick the wild card standings. So, again, division leaders of Pioneer Conference. You got the Sandcats, the Moose, and the Wild Pigs. The wild card leader right now is the Tacoma Arctics. They have a 19-14, but they're a game ahead of the Burners for that wild card spot.
And in the Explorer Conference, if the season ended today, the Jacks, Sawteeth, and Beewolves would take their divisions and be automatically in the playoffs. And then the wild card contender currently is the Gold Coats, with a record of 20-12. They have a half game lead over the front runners, who are sitting at 19-12. So, and even if they tie, it would go to the gold. Well, it would go to the front runners, because the front runners with a plus 33 run differential is going to be hard to beat. You know?
It would be, yes. Looking down here toward the end of the season, and we're going to be we're going from here out to Houston, west to Houston, to face those Crocodons. It's going to be Bender against Paul on the mound. And then we come home for a couple games. We're going to host the Sirloins for 2 back-to-back. So that's going to be big for our division. Whatever happens at Houston, we need to play well against the Sirloins. Then we're on the road to San Diego to play the Platypi again before we're back home against the Wild Pigs. And you can see how it all goes out there the rest of the season. It's down to the wire, Pete.
Yeah. Like you said, we got the 2 games against the Sirloins are going to be huge, because I believe the Sirloins are in second, right? They're right behind us.
They are.
So those are big. We're going to want to take both of those, really.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 more against the Water Bullets, who, while not really threatening, they have big ramifications for our division. So, and last the last game of the season, of course, is we got the Nemesis and the Herbivores as well. So we have 6 games against our division opponents. So it's going to be a tight one.
It's made to go that way. Well, we stopped the win streak at 5 and lose that one to the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, but we're looking forward to picking things back up in Houston to face those Crocodons. We should win that one. But I guess until we see you there, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.